Joining us now for more analysis, Dr. David Smith, lecturer in American politics at the US Studies Centre at Sydney University. David, it's been quite a week for Mitt Romney as he really establishes himself as the leading candidate.
It really has. This is the first time that he's actually won two contests in a row, and so we're beginning to see quite a strong consolidation of his position as a Republican frontrunner. Part of this week was spent retreating from comments he made earlier on, saying that in his campaign he was not concerned about the very poor and that his campaign was mainly focused on the middle class. Again, that raised questions about his broad appeal and broad electability, and the other candidates have been trying to make hay out of that all week, but it appears that at least in this contest it hasn't hurt him too badly.
As far as Newt Gingrich is concerned, it looks like he's come in a narrow second place with Ron Paul not too far behind. But as far as Gingrich's campaign goes, he's been fairly subdued since the Florida debate and then on into the primary.
Yes, I mean, he's had to be strategic now about where he directs his resources, and I think he was barely in Nevada at all during this race. He's really gearing up for Super Tuesday, which happens in early March, when a slew of states that he thinks that he can win go up. So he has not been a major presence in Nevada. And if his second place does hold up, I mean, we will see after the results come in from Las Vegas whether it does. That's a fairly significant result for him given how little he actually spent in this state, and would seem to hold up his position as the Conservative challenger to Romney.
Well, as you say, we don't have the numbers in just yet, but Ron Paul has put in a fair amount of effort into this state, as he has in other caucus states. He'd be disappointed with the third place finish.
He would be disappointed with the third place finish, especially since he got second here to Romney last time around, and he's a lot better organised this time around. A lot of Ron Paul's message really resonates in these interior western states where there has always been a lot of resentment of the federal government.
Also a fairly liberal state in Nevada too, with gambling, prostitution.
Exactly, yes. So socially liberal, really conservative. 85% of land in Nevada is owned by the federal government. So when things go wrong economically, they tend to blame the federal government. It's also worth noting that Las Vegas is another one of the epicenters of the foreclosure crisis. It's a place that in recent years has become a major retirement centre, which led to a construction boom and a property bubble. So it will be interesting to see whose message actually resonates the most in this place.
An interesting result when we look at Romney here, though, because as you say, previously he won it by 51%. It looks like it will be a smaller margin this time, most likely somewhere around the high 40s. A very large proportion of voters are Mormon who have turned out in the state at this stage. Does that reflect possibly a drop in popularity?
I think what it reflects is a lot of Conservatives have made their peace with the idea of Romney, but he's having problems generating enthusiasm. I've seen that turnout is low this time around in Nevada. We don't have official figures yet, but that's what exit polls suggest. And yeah, he's sort of got an attitude of weary resignation from Conservatives rather than much enthusiasm. And that could be a problem come the general election time. So yes, while the Mormon 25% of voters in Nevada, of Republican caucus voters, provides a strong backbone for him here, yes, the broader overall trend might be more towards apathy and resigned acceptance rather than enthusiasm.
All right, well, we'll talk with you again soon. Of course, we're waiting for those numbers to come in, and no doubt we'll have those in the next hour. But David, thank you very much.
My pleasure.